All right, so having an afternoon half caffeinated coffee, some new brand called Mods that I got from Amazon. It's really good. You should support me on buymeacoffee.com/James Jr. Even just $5 supports me in my coffee habit, but also supports me in my work. I think I can try new coffees. Enough of that. But I thought I would come to you and actually for tonight's episode do something good. What kind of? There's some bad stuff every day. Some bad's going on, but But I'm gonna give you something good this time. The last couple of nights were kind of serious, and I thank you everybody for all your comments and everything. I'm hanging in there, of course. But today was a good day, relatively. I did get bad news about Tristan Rogers, who's a friend of mine, who's on GH. He has cancer. If you hadn't heard, they sent out the press release today. I knew something was wrong before that a little bit, but he's got confirmation in the world, and I can talk about it. That's sad. And then, it's just, yeah, so that's just kind of sad. And then I got some news of my own that I'm kind of, you guys will know about it later when I go to my doctor next Tuesday. But I got some preliminary news of my own health, so I'll be checking that out. Go to the doctor, folks. I tell you, go to the doctor. I went to the eye doctor, saying my eyes are really good, got that taken care of. The dentist is next. I still have the tooth pain. But go to the doctor, get all the tests. I know some people are afraid of, this is my little public service announcement. I know some folks are afraid of needles. I'm not, but it's just it's a few minutes. Let them get all the blood work they can get from you. Let them get the urine sample from you. Just get things tested. Because you just never know. You just never know what's going to go on. So, but of course I'll let you guys know what's going on when I know what more is going on. So those 2 things were a little discerning. But other than that, my mom went to the doctor today. She got some more blood work done, and we talked to her main doctor, which makes me very happy because I wanted to talk to her. And she's connecting a bunch of stuff for us. Stuff to help her walk better. She's connecting because things are kind of disjointed in the ether. So now we have our oncologist now knows what's going on. My mother had breast cancer back in 2020. And they're still searching for any kind of blood cancers or anything that's going on still. But there's certain things she has are doing pretty well. She's walking more. We went to a buffet afterwards, a little side note, and she ate 2 plates of food. It wasn't like overspilling or anything, but it was still 2 plates of food. I didn't see you that much in weeks. It's even a month. And so, and her appetite she was like, I'm hungry. Because it took us, we were at the doctor from 9 to almost 11:30. It was upstairs, downstairs. And, but she's walking more. She has the cane, but she's walking more. And so, we're ruling certain things out, and getting stuff in order. I'm hoping so much so that I can actually go out of town soon for business. I can at least get her situated, and then I can go and do my thing. This is very important to me. I'm going to all her appointments. So she's good for now. She has a dentist thing we have to work on. If she just continues to eat, I went to her house and did all her pills for the week. I separate all her pills for her, everything ready. And her numbers to continue to go up, then we'll be good for a while. And as many of you guys know who are caring for a loved one or a friend who has health issues, it's up and down. It's a roller coaster ride. And so I just wrote a blog post about this, about just celebrating the wins. Like, well, we got to take them. You got to take them. You got to go, okay. And we actually rode around. We showed her some parts of the new airport. She used to work at the airport, LAX. So my Aunt Cynthia and I drove her around. We showed her stuff. It was a beautiful day in Los Angeles. It was like 67 degrees. It was beautiful, sunny, nice breeze. So that's what was so good. And for me, when I walk into her house, when you first walk in, there's so much space now because I had made space in the living room. It makes me happy to walk in there. I'm like, okay. Working on getting a good couch for her now is next. But I had to get a washing machine for me, which we do her laundry also included. So I have to, once I get that tomorrow, it's crazy. And shout out to my girl Marissa. It's her birthday tomorrow. Just like Marissa female, you guys know who she is. It's her birthday tomorrow. But yeah, we're working on stuff. It was just nice to be out and about, be able to have conversations with her again, because for a while she was so incoherent. She was just speaking gibberish and stuff. So now we're back to where I can actually talk to her about stuff. Now she's a little stubborn on things, but that's fine. Well, we can actually have conversations. And so that's really good. And she's upright. So that's very nice also. It's something else, kids. I'm telling you, like I said, I wouldn't wish this on anybody, but it's an up and down thing, and health is your only commodity, right? At this point. And I know some people are having health issues or dealing with somebody who's having health issues. It's a thing right now, it seems like. It's like everybody, I feel like almost everybody knows going through it. It's happening in my family 4 different ways. My uncle was in the hospital recently, but he's doing better. Then an in-law is in the hospital, and it's just like all kind. My daughter was going through some stuff. It's like, so my grandson. So it's like there's all this stuff going on, and it's like it's everywhere. So I take the wins when I can get them. And I said, let me put it out to the world, the wins, not just the negative stuff, put out the positive. You go, okay, here's some good stuff to go out there. I think it's very important to do that. Now you might ask why I drink half calf in the afternoon. I didn't want the full caffeine. I can drink full caffeine and still fall asleep. That's not the issue. I just want all that caffeine. It's like half calf is good. Be a little buzz, a little bit up, and then I can continue. But it was really good. I'm getting stuff done in my office here, getting my desk cleared off. I'm starting to feel like I'm getting on top of things. When you're focused on someone else and all their needs, it just by nature, your stuff goes backwards. And my room was, and I don't like clutter. I'm an organizer. I don't like clutter. My room was so cluttered due to all these different projects that were going on. So I finally got a chance. I'm handling that project and that project. So I'm finally able to put stuff away. Just having a room with just getting I'm looking around, just getting my room back is making me happy. And I got more to do. I'm getting these files together. There's a lot of different steps, but I feel like I'm getting them done. I have a coaching client who sent me a really great message today. Which is good because we're trying to get him also better. And so it's always good to see that they're working it out also. I had an offer for a job today, organizing job today, but I can't take it. I still take it as a win because unfortunately I'm just too busy. I can't, between my mother and stuff, I just can't do it. If I didn't have my mom and all that stuff going on, I probably could take it. But I just can't. And so that just means I have overabundance, which is I'll take it. That is a blessing in itself. The fact that I can turn away certain jobs because I am blessed beyond belief. You know, it's always feast or famine, right? Because I have friends out there who I'm sending out positive energy. They're trying, even like my niece, they're trying to find work. And it's really hard. Being an entrepreneur, being a self-entrepreneur, solopreneur, whatever names you want to use, it's tough work, folks. Some people say make it look easy. Oh, it's not easy. It's constantly looking for the next gig, what's next, what's going on, holding on to the last gig, whatever it is. It's a lot of work. And I just have been very fortunate that in the fields that I work in, I have found a way. And at the same time, I found a way enough that when I need to take time off for family stuff like this, I can. And I love everything that I do. And so even through all this other stuff going on, the happy part for me is when it's time for me to do a show, I'm happy to do a show. We're doing our soap shows this weekend. I'll be back. I can't wait. I have so much to say. It's just so much. When I'm helping a client, it just makes me so happy. When I get questions about certain things, it makes me happy. So I'm excited. There are a couple of musicals and plays coming to town that I want to see. I was looking over here. There's one in town. It's called Anne Juliet, which is about the story of Juliet not killing herself. What happens afterwards? I do want to see that. And there's another one called Jaja's African Hair Braiding an Enormous Crocodile Thing. So there's two different musicals coming, and I want to see them both. So I'm like, it's time for me to get back out there, see some theater. I love theater. I'm writing my own musical right now, my own play right now. And so I want to go out there and get inspired. It's been a while. I've done anything for myself. It's just hard to plan stuff when things are happening every second. Things change. So I'm hoping that today is like the beginning of just kind of like a nice little lull period when I get back to what I was doing. She doing her thing, we doing our thing. And that's what I'm hoping. And thank everybody, of course, for this constant, again, I think I said earlier, it's constant support and prayers and blessings you're sending to me, saying just saying that I'm doing a good job. My brother and I, we work very hard for my mom. We're doing our best. Because that's what you do. So that's what we, and I don't think I'm noble or anything like that. That's how you do stuff. I take care of family. That's how you do it. Maybe it is Black excellence. I don't know. So I just want to put that out today. I'm going to now finish some work. But I want to continue this JLJ this evening because I was like, I like doing these. This is my vlog. And all those you guys for JLJ this morning, I hope one day I get back to it. The show is not over or done. It's just that every morning I've had to take care of my mom or something with my mom. So hopefully soon I'll be back on the airwaves in the morning talking to you guys like I normally do. Talking about what I have for lunch and all that kind of stuff. I miss it so much. I'm coming back. I've had hiatus before. I'm coming back. So these are the closest things I can do right now. And also, I'm finally going to finish up that whole roundtable series with one last person who I haven't talked to about soaps at all. And she and I are going to, I'll be announcing that soon. That'll be next week. We'll do the final one. And then, because all the hosts want to do it again, I'm thinking of switching up the combos and seeing how that goes. Because it's been so much fun doing these. So stay tuned for that too. Just keep following James on Junior. Just keep following me. Look at everything. Good evening, everybody. Have a great evening. Have a great tomorrow. And I don't know if I'm doing one. I don't know if I'm doing a show for Friday. I'm not sure. Just stay tuned. Bye.